Tonight, we bring you a story that will break your heart, taking you inside the Miami-Dade animal shelter to reveal a sickening reality. And we warn you, you may find the content of this story very disturbing.
We're talking tens of thousands of dogs and cats come through the doors every year, but nearly half of them are put to death rather than sent to new homes. Local 10's animal advocate J.C. Birch begins a two-night look at this terrible problem, starting with those shocking numbers.
Crying puppies that will never make it out of these cages alive. Animals surrendered by their owners, killed the same day they are dropped off.
Affection, you know?
A shelter packed with unwanted pets. Overcrowded cages of sick, abused, neglected dogs and cats. This is Miami-Dade Animal Services, a county-run, tax dollar-funded public entity in charge of rescuing and adopting out abandoned animals.
Generally, the shelter population far exceeds the number of cages that we have. It's never one animal per cage.
Close to 300 cages at the shelter doesn't even begin to cover what's needed to house all these needy faces.
No inquiry to rescue goes unanswered.
Kathleen Labrada runs the shelter.
Do you have enough staff to handle all these animals?
We don't have enough staff.
3 staff veterinarians, 13 vet techs, and 33 animal care attendants for a facility that takes in over 30,000 animals every year. The numbers are numbing. In 2012, 31,223 dogs and cats came in through these doors. Nearly 12,000 never walked back out. Almost 40% receive a death sentence.
We become overcrowded so quickly that we do end up euthanizing for something as simple as space.
This is what that turnover looks like, and this is video you don't normally see. Dead dogs wrapped in red bags, laid to rest right next to live dogs in cages. More than 200 four-legged bodies pile up every week. At least 30 animals killed daily, 7 days a week, 365 days a year. And they all end up in a landfill.
I think the shelter has been a dumping ground for unwanted and sometimes abused animals for years.
The community doesn't know about Miami-Dade Animal Services. The people usually that goes there are the ones dumping their dogs. Sometimes I'm there for half an hour, I see 30 dogs being dumped. And some dogs in horrible condition, and nothing is done about it.
Candace Levine has been volunteering at the shelter for over a year.
And this is just one case of hundreds that we see every single day.
She posts on Facebook frequently, hoping to save dogs scheduled to die. But there are just way too many abandoned animals and not enough people adopting. It's gotten so bad that aborting the unborn puppies of a pregnant dog is now common.
The puppies would be terminated.
And why is that?
With more than 30,000 animals coming into the shelter every year, we have more animals right now than we have homes. Until we get our community behind us and supporting the shelter and only adopting, I don't see things getting better.
But they can get better. There is hope for the future. A new shelter facility is in the works, and it should be up and running in 2015, along with an influx of $20 million tax dollars that would be provided if the Pets Trust no-kill referendum is passed by the County Commission. Now, that decision should come on May 15th. But we have much more on this story. Tomorrow night at 11, we look into dogs that are killed by mistake, animals that rescue groups claim didn't have to die. That's tomorrow on Local 10 News at 11. But at Local 10, we're making a difference too. We have an Adopt a Pet section. It's on local10.com. We work with all the rescue groups, all the shelters in South Florida, and we are always adopting out animals just by educating people. It's about not buying, but adopting, and also spaying and neutering. There's so many things you can do for your animals that can save these lives every day.
And the shelter spoke openly with you, the director there. I mean, they're not hiding anything, but they're saying we have a massive problem.
They do, and they're working on it. The numbers have improved since they've brought in a new director, and they're saving more cats. They're transporting a lot of animals to other states where they need more animals. They're doing what they can, but it is a community problem. That's what everybody says. The shelter, the animal rescue groups, and so that's why I want people to know, go to the shelter, see these animals, and adopt. Don't go to your local pet store. These are the animals that need your help.
That's right. And go to our website, too.
You got it.
That's right, adoptapet.com. Thank you so much, local10.com.
Sure.